So, what are your top three adventures now as this more outdoor centric person the past several years? And what I mean by that is you're more of a traveler now, a hiker, and a biker. Like, what are those top three adventures look like for you and why?
Okay, so definitely, uh, not in any order.
Not in any order. Yeah, just
Not in
what
any
are,
order.
off the top. Yeah.
Iceland is one. Dude, Iceland,
Wow.
I I've never been to a place where I feel like I'm on a different fucking planet before. Iceland literally made me feel like I was on a different planet. Like it was so visually stunning that
Hmm.
every hour, like every 2 hours of a drive, you feel like you're somewhere fucking else, like like on another fucking planet.
Like,
It's
what are you
just,
seeing? Is it more like lagoons or
dude.
mountains
There's
or
like
ice?
one, yeah, dude. It's like 1 hour, you're in like a city, like a normal like little city. You drive an hour up, you're like on a beach with black sand. You're like, this is kind of crazy, but this is so fucking nice. You drive another hour up, you're in like the middle of like a desert of like not desert, but it's just like it's like black gravel, and there's
Mm,
nothing. But you hike all the, I forget how many miles it is, but you hike literally nothing around you, but they have these like little pole things that guide you to a airplane that crashed. But it's
oh,
miles and
wow.
miles of just nothing, and then you finally get to this airplane that's in the middle of nowhere. You're like, holy shit. You go back, and I mean, like, dude, no matter where you go in any direction, like an hour or two, you're gonna hit some new like shit that you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Like something always is sticking out. Huge waterfalls, like huge waves in the ocean. Like one ocean could be like kind of chill, like a little river. You drive up like an hour, there's like fucking massive waves like crashing on like
Wow.
these rocks in the ocean that are like structured like something like out of a fucking alien movie. Dude, it's so, I would recommend if anybody wants to travel and like maybe you don't want to hike that much, but you want to go see something amazing, fucking go to Iceland. It's cheap. Well, I mean, for us, it was super cheap. I don't know. There was a airline called Wow that recently just went out of business, I think.
Mhm.
But when they were in business, dude, I paid like $300 for a round trip to Iceland, and
Wow.
it was fucking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh, I expected Iceland to just be like, okay, we're gonna go to some spot. It's gonna be like some glaciers. Like I think my girlfriend talked about glaciers or something. I was like, okay, that'll be cool. And we got there, and total fucking mind blown. Like it's so, and then yeah, it's just like, yo, man, there's like glaciers that you can go walk on. But when we went to go walk on the glaciers, they were like, hey, we can't take you out because the winds picked up so much within the past hour that like it's kind of like dangerous for you guys to be out there. So we're like, fuck. So we didn't get to do like the glaciers, but it's it's everything. It's everything that like you'd be like, man, you could put this in a fucking alien movie and be like, I'm on a different planet right now.
Yeah,
It's
I love how
so
you
nice
just
though. Like yeah, I can't say it's like it's adventurous, but not in the way of like you get to hike 40 miles. It's like, yeah, you're gonna walk a lot, but you're just gonna see a lot of fucking amazing shit.
I like how you described it. What it sounds like is a national park, right? Because that's why national parks are so popular. I guess there's a ton of hiking and you can do epic hikes, but a lot of people love national parks because just the simple act of driving, you can go to a vista point or just do a short hike anywhere from like 1 to 3 miles, and it you can see an epic overlook or something really unique. It sounds like the way you're describing Iceland is just by you walking in any direction or driving not too far from where you are, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, is just an outdoor paradise over there. Like
Yeah,
everything is
yeah,
just like all your senses are just mind blown by like
yep,
everything around you in nature.
yeah, and that's how it is, man. It's just it's crazy. It's just something new. Like you just like I'm usually one that if I drive, like I'm gonna fall asleep. Like if I'm like at the wheel and like everybody's sleeping around me, like I gotta have somebody to talk to or something,
Not here.
dude. Everyone in the car was sleeping with me. Like they were all sleeping in the back. I was wide awake driving and just checking everything out because it's just you're just always seeing something dope, and you're just like, man, this is so fucking crazy to be here. Like it's definitely highly recommended. If you've not been to Iceland, just go check it out. You ain't got to plan though. I know they have like longer hikes over there you can do,
Mhm.
but like because we did a couple of them, but nothing like too massive. But because you have to take some hikes to get to certain spots, like certain like waterfalls or certain streams, and we did some of them, but a lot of it was just drive like 2 hours this way and go check out this beach. Like me and Goofball took because Goofball went with us, and dude, we took so many fucking photos like of like hills that are just like basically like you can go on a hill that's like basically like almost like completely like vertical. And we just took pictures like jumping up a hill. Like it was so dope. It's such a good fucking trip.
I love it.
Definitely
Yeah,
recommended.
I'm
Yeah.
sold. I've not only heard it from you, but from close friends of mine and other guests as well.
Yeah,
What?
man.
So,
Just
what, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh no, go for it. You're good.
Wait. So that was what are the other two? Because you that was
Oh
just one,
yeah.
right? For
Yeah, sorry, that was one. I go off on a tangent sometimes
no,
when
no,
I'm
it's because you were so enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, man,
Just
I
like
really
Hawaii.
yeah. Yeah, it's fun to talk about these things cuz like nobody really talks about like this shit. I'm usually talking about breaking 90% of my like interviews or something, so
And
it's
that's why
good.
the Just Trek podcast was made for moments like this, and for you to share your thoughts and feelings. Like real talk. That's some real
No,
talk.
yeah, no. That's what I'm like appreciative of this podcast. Um,
Hit
Another
us with the
one,
other two. What are the other ones?
Banff. I think Banff is the fucking shit, man. Like when I was out there in Canada, have you ever been to Banff?
I know about it. It looks like it's that small town with the mountains surrounding it, like a postcard, like an
Yeah,
absolute
man.
dream of a postcard.
I went out there for Christmas. I can't say it's just okay. So it's really hard for me to put like shit in my top. These are just things that are like I'm recommending people like, hey, if you guys want to go and like you're like not super into hiking, but you're still in a hike. Like you can get the best of both worlds in
Sure.
this. But this is definitely like one of those like more memorable experiences I had. Um, Dude, man, I had such a good time out there. Where it was like it is. It's like that. It's like this little town, but then there's this like shit to do everywhere around it, and like the lakes are fucking every hike that we did was fucking amazing. You had an amazing view. Everything's like nothing's too much where you're like I'm gonna get lost or something. A lot of it's like I know like one of the main lakes there that like everybody takes a photo of. They have like it's like if you ever see like the really pretty green lakes that it's like aqua color that's like
Yeah.
kind of
The
looks
postcard
fake.
lake.
Yeah. Like that lake we did during the winter time actually when it was frozen over and it was still like we went onto it. Like we walked onto the lake and like you could like wipe the snow away and you could see like how nice the water was. And you're like, whoa. But
Wow,
dude,
that's a
man, it's just
moment.
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like I think we also did mountain bike. We did fat tire snow biking up there. So we did a
What's
whole
fat tire snow
trail.
biking? Oh, just like more
It's literally
extreme.
fat. The tires are like this fat, and you just do a trail, a whole entire route on this bike, and it's all snow. It's all snow the entire way around the mountain. So like it's dope, but it's fucking rough because like when you go uphill, you're just pushing snow. Like you're not like if there's like if there was too much snow, you're just pushing snow instead of going uphill. So the amount of effort that goes uphill is like fucking 10 times more trying to do it. It's crazy, but yeah, we did that. We stayed in we got some like really like nice cabin. It was like literally just like a random ass cabin that we stayed in, and yeah, and then whenever you want to get like away from that, you just go into the city, and everybody's so fucking chill in the city. We went skiing. Like I ski as well. Like my girlfriend snowboards, but I don't do it that much. But it's
Hmm.
like I like ski because I know how to ski. Like I'm okay at it, but I'm not like being like professional fucking skier 2024 Olympics. But but yeah, man, it's just I think Banff is like a really awesome place if you want to have a really good time, really good views, and enjoy like some good hikes. Like man, that's like an amazing spot to hit. Like all around, it's really, 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 really good to go to.